Hey, and welcome back to another video in this course. This is probably going to be one of the most important videos you watch. This will show you everything from batching to picking to pre-treating, printing, and shipping. Everything you need to know and how it's done, our entire workflow, and how your workflow should also look. I'll now be showing you how to pick your orders after they have been batched. Now that we've batched all our orders, printed our barcodes, and organized them from oldest to newest, we're going to begin picking from oldest to newest. As we can see here, this barcode is for jumbo DTG. We can see the size, we can see the garment type, and we can also see the print locations. Some very important information this barcode here should give you. We typically place our barcodes on the sleeves so it's easier to grab and scan. But since these are sleeve prints, we'll place this barcode in the neck area of whichever garment it is. This notifies our printer and our pre-treater that this garment has a sleeve print without actually reading the barcode themselves. Although they should be looking at the barcodes, this is a quick identifier to know whether or not a garment should have printed sleeves on it. If the picker now is folding the garment, they see the barcode in the neck label area of the garment and they don't see a sleeve print, they should know instantly something's wrong, there's missing a sleeve print. They read the barcode, they see the sleeve print on there, and then they can send it back to production to have the sleeves printed. So that's a fail safe that we use. Now that we have this information, we're gonna take our sorted garment. We're gonna place our garment on our picking cart and place it in our neck area. Now that you have your garment picked, you're going to bring it over to your pre-treating queue, which will then be given to the pre-treat station. If you're like us and you have the washing machine, these garments over here will most likely already be pre-treated and just sorted into bins. But if you are a shop that's just starting off or you don't have this pre-treat washing machine yet, you'll be pre-treating it manually. And at this point, when this is filled or waiting to be pre-treated, your pre-treat operator will grab this bin and take it to their station and start scanning barcodes to see how big the graphic is and what positions the garment needs pre-treat applied to. So now that we're at the pre-treat station here, we're gonna scan the barcode to see what placements this garment has. And as we can see here, there's a back placement, a front placement, and a left sleeve placement. This ruler on the side here just shows us how big the graphic should be pre-treated. So this should be pre-treated for the left sleeve up to 20 inches. On the back, it should be pre-treated at least 21 to be safe, and the front should be pre-treated up to 12 inches to be safe. We're not gonna actually pre-treat this because, like I said before, this garment is already pre-treated inside out. Thanks to the FIP washing machine, we're gonna take this directly into production. Now that our garment is pre-treated, we're gonna press our print locations based off this barcode. We start with our backs first and then fronts. Reason being is most garments, most customers will have a front and back print, not only a back print. So this should raise some red flags if a product makes it to the shipping station or the packing station and it only has a back print. However, on the flip side, if you were to print your front first, it can accidentally be taken to your packing station and the operator will not bat an eye to it because it's just a regular front print. It seems like nothing is missing, right? And then they might not check the barcode and they're gonna send the order out without a back print. So it's important to print the least likely positions first and then the most likely positions last. That way, if there's something missing, it will always be obvious to the person shipping. Something doesn't look right, something doesn't seem right. We're gonna print our back print first. Press that for 5 to 10 seconds. Usually just do 5. 5 is good enough, but if your garments are giving you issues and you're noticing a lot of fibrillation, you go ahead and press it for 10-15 seconds. Now that we have our garment pressed, we're gonna scan our barcode at our printer, and then we're gonna click the least obvious print first, which would be our back print. Make sure it's dead center. On the back, we like to do at least 2 to 3 fingers. The bigger the garment is, the more fingers you'll do. This is a size large, but as you can see, it's very long. It's hanging off the platen. So we'll do 3 fingers for this one on the back, but on the front, we always do 1 to 2 fingers, depending on the size of the garment. If it's a very small garment, then we will typically just do one finger because it doesn't fit that well on the platen. But if it's a bigger garment, you can do 2 or 3 fingers. The bigger it is, the more fingers. Now that this is nice and pressed and flat, we're gonna print our garment. You can verify the graphic was automatically uploaded to the printer. For this clean, automated, simple process of scanning the barcode and uploading the design to your printer within seconds is all part of the barcode workflow system that we use. Further in this course, you'll learn how to set all of that up using the settings that we use here at the shop, and basically copy us and make sure that your workflow is working how ours does. If you're in DIY, you'll just get the program and we will link you how to get started. Now that our garment is printed, we're just gonna run it through our tunnel dryer. Since this is a lighter garment, we're gonna go with our workflow chart for speeds. This garment here is more like a cream garment. So we're gonna put the belt speed on 35 and then heat press for 15 to 20 seconds after it's done pressing. This should prevent this garment from burning in the tunnel dryer. Now that the back is done, we're gonna go ahead and do the front. We're gonna scan the barcode, we're gonna click the front print, and as you'll see, as I'm uploading, it will upload the graphic. As you can see here, we uploaded the graphic, and this garment is now ready to print. Send it to be printed. I didn't show myself pressing the front of the garment before printing, but just make sure you're pressing whatever side of the garment you are printing. Just pre-press it so the fibers are flattened and they don't come up with fibrillation and other printing issues. We're gonna take this off and dry the garment the same way. Once the front and back are done, we would put them in a rolling bin on the side, and we would leave it for the last hours or last hour of production just dedicated to sleeve printing. This is because not all garments have sleeve prints. It's not majority. So we don't want to be switching out platens back and forth just for 1 or 2 or 10 garments that have sleeves. You don't want to be switching out your platens every minute. So we do fronts and backs, leave sleeves in the bins, and at the end of the day, at the last hour, we'll go ahead and grab all the sleeves and just do them all at once. Now we're gonna go ahead and scan the barcode for the sleeve print. We're gonna scan here. We're gonna upload our left sleeve. And again, we did pre-press the sleeve, make sure it's nice and centered. But like I said, there is a dedicated sleeve printing video in this course, so go ahead and check that out. Now that our printer is loaded with the graphic we scanned from the barcode on the left side of the sleeve platen, we're gonna go ahead and print it. Now that our sleeves are printed beautifully, we'll take our sleeve bracket off, place the garment nicely on our belt, and send them through. Now we have our completed shirt with sleeve, front, and back print done and ready to go. However, with the pressed garments, after they're heat pressed, you would drop them in here. But for this video, I'm just gonna be showing you how we pick and ship them directly from printing them. Now that we have our garment at the packing station, we're just gonna make sure that there's no dust or particles on it. Lint roll, just make sure everything looks good and presentable for the customer. We're also gonna fold our garment. I talk about folding practices in another section of this course. We have our folded garment here. We're gonna select our bag, place our garment in the bag neatly. There you have it. Nice folded long sleeve, ready for shipment. Gonna put our barcode in the corner here. Shipping team can handle this order. Now that your garments are neatly packed and ready to be shipped, our shipper will bring packages to be shipped at this station. So they're gonna grab and scan the barcode. When they scan the barcode, they'll verify on the screen that this is the same printed garment by taking a quick look at it and the graphics that are there. And we can even see the sleeve here. But at this point, the packer should have known that the garment had all printed sides based on the printed sides that's shown here on the barcode. Front, back, left sleeve. They'll be able to see that and verify that before they bag it up. It makes the person who's shipping their job a lot more easier. But if your packing and shipping station is combined and the same person is doing it, it should be twice as easy because they will have a computer in front of them that they can scan and double check to see if the garment is printed correctly 100%. Now that we scan our barcode, we're gonna click quality control passed and printing done, proceed. And here we can see this is an order that has 2 items because our barcode shows 1 of 2 and here shows item 2 of 2. Shows ship current plus bin 42. Luckily right here, I'm gonna pull this out and grab our second garment, which is basically the same print as you can see here from bin 42. Now that we have both and it says 2 of 2, the shipper can confirm this is 2 garments, 2 items for the same customer. It was in bin 42. They can click ship now. Once you click ship now, it will spit out a shipping label for you automatically. This was done in less than 10 seconds. And we can take the barcodes off the package, toss them, and place them in a respectable sized package. You can also put your cards or stickers or whatever you have ready for that package there. We just ship our orders out as is. And we can place the shipping label on the package.